welcome everybody to ICCCon, or at least our version of it. We're taking the place of Out of the Basement today in lieu of their inability to get here on time. They ran into some delays. Yeah, happens. But we're doing a Monday Night Figureball takeover of their spot. My name is Wilbon. To the right of me is Mr. Coffee.
Hello, everybody.
We got the Zoo Boy over there.
Hello, I'm the Zoo Boy.
And to my left, we've got Tommy, a.k.a. Blitz Transmissions.
Hello there. How we doing, everyone?
Special guest. Special guest.
Special guest,
Special
as always.
Yeah. Very true. Very special.
Very special, as always. But we've been having a blast at the con so far.
Of course.
Yeah. Lots of shopping, lots of good pickups. Met some people from Star Wars, bumped into some people from Star Wars that we didn't even plan to happen. It just
Very
happens.
true.
You know, when you're staying in the hotel at a con, you just never know what you're
Exactly.
who you're going to run into. And so
Who'd you guys run into?
we ran into Dennis Lawson in the
Wedge
elevator.
Antilles himself.
We were in a vehicle with Wedge Antilles.
That's wild. Did you ask him to say nice flying Lando? No?
Should've.
I wish we did.
But when somebody got like crunched in the doors of the elevator, I made a trash compactor joke with Wedge Antilles in the elevator.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
great.
I'm sure he'll always remember that. I'll definitely never
Sure,
forget it.
yeah.
Definitely didn't already forget it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we, my brother and I just got to meet Warwick Davis, and that was surreal. We kind of left, like we had the interaction, and he was asking us some questions, got to have some banter back and forth, and then we're in line for Timothy Zahn, and about 10 minutes had passed. I look at my brother and go, dude, we just met Warwick Davis. Like, that's crazy.
So
And it
cool.
didn't even hit me until about 10 minutes after.
I know. You were telling me that your brother was very excited to get the autograph for Wicket.
Dude,
So cool.
He was looking forward to it.
So
I could
cool.
feel him. He was just starstruck the whole time we were sitting there with him. It was
he was
awesome.
vibrating.
Yeah.
It's yesterday I went to go talk to Timothy Zahn, and just great guy. Loved hearing about all that went into the books, and just telling him how big of the Thrawn trilogy was for me as a child. So really cool to meet people like that.
Oh, super.
Like this.
That is really cool, fellas, but I genuinely do not remember asking.
I'm glad you got that in. But
You got it.
Couldn't help
there
himself.
somewhere.
yeah, of course, it's classic.
We got to make this a Monday Night Figureball special.
Of course,
Yeah,
has
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Our viewers know. They know how it is.
They know what's
Yeah.
going on.
All right. Make me big. Make me big.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I need
hold
to.
on. One more thing.
I need to give a shout out to Papa Turney's while we're here.
That's
Yes,
true.
As well.
absolutely.
Papa
That's true.
Turney's
Some
barbecue
great local
restaurant.
barbecue.
Yeah, let's get him some more. Let's get him some business.
Yeah.
Good.
If you haven't been to Papa Turney's, he's what, like 10 minutes from here?
Yeah,
Not even.
really close to the con.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome barbecue food.
Great barbecue.
Yeah.
Live music.
Live music. Yes.
Yes.
The,
Outdoor dining.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're on a porch overlooking this lake too. It's really nice vibes there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So as far as the actual con, the vendor floor has been awesome.
Oh,
Tons
yeah.
of good deals.
100%.
We all definitely bought a bunch of stuff yesterday, and
Yes.
planning on doing more.
Yes.
I brought 2 checked bags that were empty, and they're pretty much full now. And I'm still not done shopping. So we may have to figure out a mail situation, or you guys take something for me, or
We'll
we'll
see.
figure it out.
Is the Star Speeder full yet?
It's on its way.
Is it? Yeah.
Full, yeah.
Awesome.
I was just very excited that you were able to get a bunch of original trilogy stuff that you didn't have.
Yeah. Picked up a Black Series dewback, a Gamorrean Guard, and a probe droid.
There we go.
And then a couple
That's
other
good stuff
things.
right there.
Yeah. And there's not a better place to find deals than ICC.
See, now
Oh,
I
that's
can't
very
just
true.
say that he hates the original trilogy anymore, because now
He kind of likes it now.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
right.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
never going to
just
be.
those
Yeah.
aliens. He's not really into it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I did not beat the cloner allegations yesterday.
you did
because,
not.
I looked at all my pickups and I was like, oh, nothing but clone troopers. We did it again.
You got a great one though.
It's all clones.
You got that Republic Commando set.
Dude,
That
That's cool.
that was a steal. I can't believe I got such a good deal on that. That was awesome.
And didn't you say there was something like Hasbro employee or something?
Yeah, so there was that was bought from a Hasbro employee, and there's a little etched code on the bottom that shows that it was actually a sample given to Hasbro employees of the official product before they released it, domestically. So that was a super cool story right there too.
Awesome. Very cool.
Not only is the vendor floor popping tonight, but there was some excellent room sales going on last night
Yes.
as well.
Sure.
Dude,
Yes.
I'm so jealous I missed that
That's
last night.
That's such a great perk of staying at the con, because then you get to bounce from room to room, trades. cash deals.
What's the specifics on that? Is there a time that it starts, or just when the con's over?
When the convention is over, so at 6 p.m., most people open up, and then there's people who keep it open until
Just right away.
midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, you can just go look around. There's people who post their flyers everywhere in the elevators.
Right.
Even people have business cards when you get out of the elevator.
I gotta commend, honestly, Michael Havens for that, for allowing that, just being so chill.
Yeah, cultivating the environment that the party never really is.
Yeah, the whole convention, really.
Yeah.
Michael Havens was able to do that.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's awesome.
And that's one thing that was kind of missing from last year's, because it was at a separate location from the hotel. So it's like you don't have the seamless transition from the con to the room sales.
Yeah.
Right.
And the one right by our room was just giving out free beer. Like, that's,
Oh, that was
that's
that
amazing.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael always talks about that guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
can't
Yeah,
beat
and,
it.
I mean, this was not, like you said, this is not your first time. This is our first time. Tommy, this was your first time as
This
well.
is my first time. Yep.
Yeah, so.
That's awesome. And it was such a special experience. I've been to some conventions, I've been to, some events and toy shows, but I think this one really has just the best of both the convention experience and the toy show experience. You kind of get the best of both worlds. I saw a dude last night that got a Boba Fett hot toy for $200. I couldn't believe that. Yeah, that was room sales are something I'm going to have to try and get into tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
You should.
Yeah. How many rooms do it? Because I'm assuming it's
A
not
ton.
everybody.
So if you head over to the elevators in the main lobby, there's just a flyer in there, and I think there's at least 8 or 9 listed on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a shout out to Phantom Menace Dennis. He's going to be our plug tonight for the room sales.
There you
So
go.
Nice.
He's coming into the hotel today, I believe. So
That's awesome.
So you're trading me for him, essentially.
we're
Yeah.
trading
I
Wilbon.
gotta head out. Yeah.
Is it a fair trade? I'll leave that up to you to decide.
Yeah.
See, this was basically my first con experience as well, because I
At
had
all?
went to an anime convention, but it was before I liked anime,
Oh.
so I didn't really know what was going
So
on.
why'd you go?
I was dragged to it by a friend.
Oh, okay.
But
He didn't have a choice. He
Yeah.
was dragged kicking and
But
screaming.
it was a cool experience. It's just that I didn't know what was going on. Like, if you're not a Star Wars fan and you're here, you could probably have fun, but you won't,
you don't get it.
won't get a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
stuff. So.
right.
Right.
Everything on the floor would kind
Only-
of disinterest
Right.
you,
And
unless you're into like D&D and stuff like that. Because I've seen they have a couple vendors that are selling like dice and
Yeah.
statues and things like that.
And obviously, being a huge Star Wars fan, Star Wars being my favorite franchise of all time, this is heaven. It's heaven
Yeah.
for all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Only with Star Wars can you have people like Dennis Lawson, who plays such a, well, I don't want to
A
say
tertiary.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd say
And then
he's a B-
everybody is
B
just,
character, yeah.
and then we're all just hyped to see somebody like that.
Yeah.
Of course.
At the he's just an X-wing pilot. He's not like a Mark Hamill or something, but it's just amazing to see all those kinds of people here. Regardless, it is just awesome.
It's also very cool when I talk to you. I'm always like, what other movies and TV shows do you like that's not Star Wars? And you're just like, I don't know. It's Star Wars for me.
I'm the same way. I really like, for me, it's like The Boys. I like some of the Marvel stuff now, but Star Wars has always been the bread and butter
Right.
for me.
Number one.
Always going to be the number one.
Well, and it speaks to what's special about the Star Wars fandom is, you have, there's no other franchise like Star Wars. Like, I feel like you couldn't achieve this level of,
Everything's connected.
everything's
All the
fanatic
extended
with
media.
Star Wars. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's whole communities like, whether it's Max Rebo Band or, who knows the names of every alien that's sitting in a bar
All
in
the
any
glups,
other movie.
all the glups.
All the glups, yeah. So it's very special.
And there's so much rich history in like the prop making and the visual effects and all the people that made magic happen to get those original movies made. All the technology was kind of just doing it as we go, So it's truly a special franchise in that way, and the community reflects that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sure. It's really nice when you see something like that. I compare it more to, like you were saying, there's not much like it. Really, the only things I see that are similar is something like DC or Marvel, where they're a big, connected universe. But even then, it's specifically comics.
Yeah.
The movies are not the same. They're adaptations. Star Wars isn't like that. You got Star Wars books, Star Wars video games, Star Wars shows, Star Wars movies. They're all the same universe. They're not adaptations. Their individual stories take place. So it's really cool when someone, like Cad Bane shows up in the Book of Boba Fett. You're like, oh, I know him. Thrawn shows up. I know him.
it's kind of like a getaway as a Star Wars fan, because especially we're on the internet with Star Wars all the time, and it's really easy to get roped into the negative energy that some people have with it. And when you're here, it's like ICCCon's just a microcosm of the positivity that the Star Wars fandom brings, and it's just that one central location where, I mean, how many of us, like 24 of us, made the journey from all over the country just to come here so we could hang out over a shared interest? It's pretty cool.
It's definitely a
Yeah.
surreal experience being here and hanging out with everybody.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because obviously, we've been all talking about the con's fantastic, we're having a great time, but just hanging out with everyone that we've met, we've all been talking, we're now, as you said, traveling from across the country. That's the best part.
It's a great thing.
Oh yeah.
But I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Well, no, we still
we have time?
we
Oh,
have
okay.
time.
Okay.
4 minutes.
So-
4 minutes.
All right.
Zooboy, do recent pickups. Go.
Ooh, we want to talk.
We only got 4 minutes.
4 minutes, not 40 minutes.
We guys want to talk about recent stuff that we got because I picked up a bunch of puffer pig stuff. That's kind of my
Osnick.
thing now. Yes, Osnick. We got obviously, as we said, I'm the zoo boy. Obviously, love animals. Puffer pig is like my new thing. So I got a pin, got a plush, got a sticker.
And I don't know anyone else that is obsessed with puffer pigs.
I know.
Good,
it's
that'll be my
just-
thing.
That's
That'll
your
be
thing.
my thing.
Yeah.
Every channel has to have a thing,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's my thing.
So I guess we're rifling through pickups. Like
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
I got a Black Series dewback, a Black Series probe droid, a Black Series Gamorrean guard, a couple vintage collection figures. I picked up a Kenner Boba Fett, a Return of the Jedi Boba Fett,
There we
and
go.
a Lobot because I picked up the Star Speeder 3000 from
Sa-
Disney.
Saying it like that, you're like, damn, you got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of crazy carrying it all out to the car. But got a bunch of pins, too. Of course, got the convention exclusive pins.
Yeah, shout out to
Couple of
Enamel
those.
Empire.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of the best booths every year.
Oh, yeah.
They have some great stuff.
But, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got my second ever hot toy. I got just the base, regular 501st clone trooper.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's really sick.
Yeah.
And just holding it in my hand, I was like, this is so much better than anything I've
So
experienced.
premium.
With. Yeah, it's so much more premium than anything else I have in my collection. Besides that, I got a bunch of TVC stuff that was like stuff I'm gonna throw in my cantina and stuff that's gonna go in the Star Speeder and things like
And that's
that.
what I'm hoping to get today. Some play sets because something that you've said on our show is that the 3.75 figures, they're accessories for the big play sets,
For
the big
play sets.
vehicles.
For the
Oh, yeah.
vehicles.
So I've been very excited to actually to build that out, and it's lore building really is what it is, world building.
As they say, it is the world building scale.
Exactly.
So I'm happy about that. But what'd you get?
For my day one pickups, I did, again, shout out to Enamel Empire. I picked up both of one of the con exclusive ones and then some other cool ones that they had. Got some action figure multi-pack grails that I've been looking for years and years now. So I got those in great condition. And that's pretty much all. I did pick up the shirt. I got the ICCCon
Nice.
Boba
That's
Fett
awesome.
shirt.
That's
Very cool.
Yeah, they press them right in front of you, which I gawked at a little bit. But yeah, super cool. I can't wait to really dig into the booths today and kind of see what I can find now that we've settled into all the autographs are done. All that. Well, yeah, I got Timothy Zahn, Mark Thompson, and my brother got Warwick Davis. So super cool stuff.
That's
We are definitely going to be hitting that vendor floor soon.
Oh
Wrap it
yeah.
up here.
Oh yeah.
And in typical Zoo Boy fashion, I got to say one more thing.
one more thing.
One more thing.
Because I actually did pick up a Black Series figure. We are a Black Series focused show, but
That's true.
I did get Boba Fett Starship Leia. Got a
Oh,
Hut
yeah,
Slayer.
that's
Hut
a
Slayer
good
Slayer
deal,
Leia.
too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And that was I didn't collect Black Series before photoreal, except for armored characters. Just did not like the faces. So having a non-photoreal figure in my collection is very interesting. But iconic scene, iconic outfit. Maybe they won't make a new one. So nice.
We'll see.
Nice
Maybe
to find that.
someday.
Maybe now that I bought it, now they'll announce a new one.
See, that's
I'm
what
sure.
it is.
New York
They-
City
they-
Comic Con later this
They were
month.
Hasbro
waiting,
was
they were
on
waiting.
you.
Just waiting
All
for me to
right,
buy it.
Now we can make it.
Yep, there you
All
go.
right. Well, I think now's about a good time to start wrapping up. We talked about our experiences that we've had so far. Can't wait to walk around for the rest of today and
Yeah,
the rest
absolutely.
of the convention. Talk some pickups. We did a pretty good job at condensing everything into a nice little segment, surprisingly.
People who will listen and watch our show know that's not something we do. We go many hours.
We go 5-6 hours.
Yeah, 15 minutes is hard for us.
It's a marathon. It's a sprint for us, not a marathon.
Fun size figure ball.
Yeah, exactly.
So, one more time, this was supposed to be the Out of the Basement segment. Unfortunately, they were a little late, but we are Monday Night Figureball and Blitz Transmissions.
Yes.
And Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for tuning in,
Every
everybody.
Monday, 8:15 p.m. on the
Every Monday.
Figureball YouTube channel.
Yeah.
There we go. May the force be with you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.